Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Elliot Paulin here from Transitions Living in Heartland, Wisconsin. Elliot, thanks for jumping on with me.
Thanks for having me.
It is my pleasure. Really looking forward to talking about Transitions Living and how you impact our community and your clients. Do you mind if we talk about your business?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. When people ask you what Transitions Living does, how do you describe your business?
We offer aging in place services. So we are a full home remodeler to accommodate elderly or people with disabilities to stay in their home longer. Um, we feel that the cost savings of staying there far greater than going to assisted living facilities or um, whatever options there might be out there. So
Yeah. I mean, and I can totally relate to that. I have an 89-year-old grandma who still lives in a 5-bedroom farmhouse in northwestern Pennsylvania. But things do get harder, but she does not want to go anywhere. And sometimes they have to go somewhere, but because of people like you, she is able to actually stay in her home, be safe, and really have the quality of life that she wants to have.
excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing that. Awesome work. So tell me a
Yeah.
little bit more. What were your plans when you started your business and how have they changed?
Um, my plans were actually just to do some type of remodeling, construction, or whatever. I started being a subcontractor for local businesses, and I just slowly developed a passion for this. I felt that there was a need,
Mhm.
and eventually it came to fruition. And it turns out there is. I'm lucky enough to be in a good spot um, with our I guess our plan, and then our goals to accommodate. So, um, yeah, it's working. Just trying to get the word out there, I suppose.
How cool is that? Well, I am happy to be a part of that, getting the word out there. I am curious a little bit too, like because we have so many baby boomers starting to retire now, is business like ramping up in that department a lot? I know that's not one of the questions I normally ask, but I just think about where we are in the world and I mean, there's got to be a higher demand even than like 5 years ago, huh?
As for retirement, I have no clue. I know that even with our mission or whatever, people are wanting to stay home. They have those
Yeah.
certain amenities that they want. They have the certain neighbors, friends, lifestyles. I just installed a it was just a simple step for a 94-year-old lady that that's all she needed, and it was quick and easy, and it changed her life. Now she can drive to Burger King is where she wants to drive to, so she's very excited about it. So I allowed her to go to Burger King now.
How special is that though? Yeah, those little things that even simple as a step that we might take for granted really make a big difference in people's lives. So that's incredible.
Yeah, it's interesting and things you don't really think about until there's a need. So
Yeah.
that's why we're
Well,
here.
and that actually leads me into my next question. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but what is the biggest way that you impact the community?
Well, I guess just that being a real person, not just a hounder or a businessman or a business in general. I think we can relate. We're price conscious, and we're humans, and we have a conscience and we have a heart. So, as for the community, on the business side of it, we do sponsor some events, a lot of golf outings, some fundraisers, such like that. We do donate time, not material typically, but we donate time to church groups and whatnot. But we're
Love it.
trying to be relevant, and we're going to get better. We're learning still. We're young.
We
We're
we're
good.
always learning, right? And
Yeah.
that's huge. And the couple things that you said right there, human and heart and conscience. I mean that right there, pack that all into a cup, and that's pretty cool. So big ways you're impacting the community. Thank you for that. Whether it's quality of life or impacting by donations of time
Oh,
and other sponsorships. Really cool.
quality of life. Yes, that too.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is one challenge that you have faced that other business owners could learn from?
Oh, honestly, acknowledging my time, and
Mm.
I forget about me sometimes and my needs. Um, just being an adult and being a person with a family. I, um, I really don't know how else to say it other than that. I forget
Yeah.
about how much my time is worth and wanting to be not necessarily somewhere else, but accommodating for myself, not in um selfish way, but
No.
just a way to live.
Well, and that's key. Our coaches talk a lot about making sure that you have your own oxygen mask on first, and making sure that you've got to take care of yourself, because you're taking care of all these people, your clients, you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of employees, subcontractors, and it's hard. You're not alone in that. There are so many people are just trying to find that balance of how much to work versus how much to take time for other things that they enjoy and the people they love. So yeah, thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that. Like, that's real. And that, again, you said you're humans. That's a real human thing that people need to understand as they're going into business, right? Even the bosses, they're working hard.
yeah. I mean, sometimes the littlest and most mundane things can put a real wrench in your system and your strategy and your timeline. Um, and it's unfortunate, but again, yep, we're human and we're learning, and I'm fortunate enough to have a fairly decent clientele that understands when issues arise, and it's not always, but
Sure.
it is what. Yep.
Absolutely. Incredible. So what does the future look like to transitions living? And do you have an exit plan?
Yeah. So I think we all have an exit plan to be able to live a decent life and retire. Um, the future could go two ways. I think I could stay how I am. It wouldn't be the worst life, I don't think, but our plan is to grow. Um, Franchising word is out there a little bit, but yeah, we want to make this a symbol of honesty and a true path to a better life, not only for the customer but for their family and for their family's family. I think a dollar is a dollar, and everybody needs a dollar. If I can live a decent life but still save somebody many dollars, I think it all works out, right? Um, uh, that's the point of this business, really. My business, anyways, not everyone's, but mine.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Creating that opportunity for people to continue to live and have those transitions gracefully. So, and part of that is saving them some money when you can, or some time, or
yeah,
some stress, right? So,
for sure. Yep, yep. Stress, absolutely. And that's why we work a lot with the children of the elderly or the parents of the disabled or whatever. It's mutually beneficial.
yeah. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Their quality of life, because their loved ones' quality of life is continuing to improve. So is theirs, right? We do carry those burdens, as we have grandparents and parents, and yeah, and someday it'll be us too. So better
Oh,
be
for sure.
kind.
And as much as people say they love change, people don't always like change. And even if it's something subtle, keeping normality is a good thing.
Absolutely. So my final question for you today, Elliot, is all subjects open. What inspires you most?
That we accomplish our mission. Um, Honestly, for me personally, it's my kids and giving them a good life and something to possibly do when they grow up. I didn't have that. Not saying that I would have done it if I had the opportunity, but um, um, yeah, I think you know, um, I think if you're kind and have a good heart and everything works out how it's supposed to, you'll live a decent life. So that's all we're about, and we're just trying to create that, I don't know, attitude. And I think with that mindset, I'll be able to live decently, and we'll continue to grow this business into something that my family can be a part of, or I don't know, who knows what'll happen. I
Yeah.
really don't.
And
But my kids, my 2 year old and 5 year old, and my wife inspire me to get up every morning and make this work because if I can be candid, I don't have a plan B. So
Right? Absolutely. And that's great inspiration and motivation. So
Mhm.
congratulations. Elliot, if somebody wants to get in touch with you and learn more about transitions living and what you can do for them, your business, what's the best way for them to connect with you?
So we have a pretty decent website, newly updated. It's transitions-living.com. And then you can contact us directly. Business phone is 262-722-3117. Um, always leave a message. We will call you back same day.
Awesome. And social media, is there anything they can follow and see some pictures as well?
Oh, yeah, we have a Facebook. I'm assuming you just type Transitions Living in the search bar. And then
Perfect.
I believe there's an Instagram, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
I don't
Yep.
know.
That's
Um,
okay. You're working on the business, not in the business at
yeah,
night all the time. So that's
right.
totally fine.
But the biggest thing is honestly Google and our Google reviews, and you know, I mean, we offer satisfaction, I guess, guaranteed over time. So if there are issues, we will take care of it, and I put my stamp on everything. So
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for building a great business, for impacting the community in great ways, and making it easier for people that are getting older or with disabilities to be able to live and helping their families as well. Elliot, great stuff.
I appreciate it. Thanks for asking me.
Yeah. Have a good one. Take care.
You as well. Bye bye.